Exclusive Reviews. I am your host Eric, and today I have David Speed Force, the movie critic.
So you Flash fans out there, you guys know what I'm talking about here.
To DC fans, as you can see, we're on opposite sides today. But on to the main course. We're going to be talking about Edge of Tomorrow, and should you go watch it or not? Now, this film, if you're like us, a month or two before it came out, you weren't aware that it existed.
Not at all. Not at all.
You might have seen it on IMDb or on Rotten Tomatoes coming up, but you just saw Tom Cruise and that's all you knew.
I think I saw it. I remember seeing it maybe like on the Spider-Man, something like that. I mean, it was a really talk about low key marketing on that one.
Yeah, I think so. It was a preview on Spider-Man before you saw it.
Yeah.
But man, we saw it and we were really happy with it. I walked out with a good feeling.
Yeah, again, it's a pretty refreshing, movie to see. It's exciting. It's got good sci-fi story, and it's a good concept. Little side note, it's based off of manga, Japanese manga. So I like how they're adapting, and getting fresh new ideas from other sources. So that was pretty fun. As an anime fan, I got a kick out of that.
Yeah, and some people say, well, it's Tom Cruise lead. I don't like that because Tom Cruise plays Tom Cruise in every film. Did you feel that Tom Cruise did that or not?
It's Tom Cruise. You kind of do get a little of him in every movie, but he does a good job. There's a reason why they pay him $20 million per movie, because he's earned it. He's a 20+ year career. Top Gun, Few Good Men, Mission Impossible movies. So those are all top notch. I put him up there with Brad Pitt. As far as A-list celebrities. So the guy does it all.
Yeah, and he's still in good shape. So that's a lot better things to say that you could about Val Kilmer.
Tom Cruise, he's obviously much better shape than me or you. No offense.
Well, I don't go to the gym 24 hours a day.
Yeah, same.
Anyway, what'd you think about the film as far as the characters and pretty much the characters and their chemistry?
I think it worked. What was the actress name? Emily Blunt?
Yes, that's
okay.
Blunt.
Yeah, talk about a good female lead. It's been a while since we've seen a good female lead, and she was pretty good in this movie. She was really tough, and almost Tom Cruise at some scenes. He took a back seat to her because she was so dominant in some scenes. So I liked it. It was nice to see that.
Yeah, especially some of the fighting sequences. Their styles are completely different. Tom Cruise, he would shoot more than anything. And then you would see her with that big sword, and
nice.
That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. It reminded me of a Final Fantasy with that huge sword. So it was pretty good. It was awesome. I liked her character.
As far as the storyline, what'd you think? Was this predictable to you, or did it catch you off guard?
I could say honestly, it could be a hit or miss. Some people might not like it. Some people, like me. It caught me right away. I like the way that you see the contrast of Tom Cruise from the beginning of the movie, how he's kind of really clumsy with the suit, but then you see, at the end, the guy is just a total genius with that suit, and I just like the contrast. They did that pretty well in this movie. That
reminds me of when you play a video game, and you keep getting killed off, and you restart the level, and I'm like, this guy's here,
Yeah.
Do it back up onto this and this and that.
Yeah, it did have a gamer kind of feel to it, and it was perfect. It was good execution by the studio and the filmmakers to do this.
Now this film came out in 2D, of course, that's the standard.
Yeah. Also
in 3D. What did you think about the 3D?
It worked, especially with the aliens. And talk about these aliens, they're scary, man. They give Alien a run for its money. These things are quick, they're chaotic, and the fact that they spoiler alert, that they know what you're gonna do before you do it, it's kind of scary. It's a tough adversary.
As far as aliens, it kind of reminded me a bit of the Battle of Los Angeles and the Matrix aliens combined.
Yeah, the what were those things called? The Matrix.
The spider octopus thing.
Yeah. They did have that feel, but the difference was these things moved in a different way. It's kind of hard to explain because I've never seen an alien move like that. I've never seen anything move like that. So it was really cool seeing that.
Yeah, definitely. Now, this film, I mean, people didn't know that it was coming out. Mainly because, well, whoever they chose to advertise didn't advertise at all.
Should get fired or scorned or whatever because it was.
Should get the Lindsay Lohan treatment.
Yeah, the trailers do not give the movie justice. To be honest, it's terrible.
It felt like the trailer felt like a different film where he's dreaming, he's not really sure what's going on.
Yeah, you really don't get a feel of the movie. You lose interest. You're like, even I the first time I saw it I was like, all right, cool. I mean, whatever. Yeah.
That song kind of ruined it. This is not the end.
It was really. I could have picked 20 other songs that could have.
Or no song at all.
Yeah. Anything with that song. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, the main thing for me was this film, during the movie, it did pretty much everything you could have thought of being a situation. If you thought, oh, why didn't they do this? They did that.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that? They did that also. And it was awesome. And what'd you think about that?
I like the way you read the synopsis and you read, okay, this guy is gonna die every day over and over, and I was like, okay, hope it doesn't get old. But I like the way they kind of made it fun and entertaining every time he died. So I give him props for that. I didn't feel like he died again, but I was entertained the whole time. Every time he died, I was honestly on a weird note, I guess. Yeah, so yeah.
Speaking of the comedy, this was really clever the way they executed their jokes and their comedy. And I mean, there's two different levels. There's the straight up slapstick comedy, which was not for this.
Yeah.
Then there's Avengers, where they're dropping it too much. This was neither. This had its own cleverness.
Yeah, they dropped the humor just right. There's a couple scenes where I was like, I was just laughing pretty good. I mean, it works. It works.
Because it catches you off guard. It's not even like he slips or something.
Yeah.
It's something that you're totally in the scene of some action, and something random happens, and it just totally works. It doesn't take you out of it.
It does. There's a scene where he's doing push-ups and he's rolling, and he just gets hit by a truck, and it's funny because it works. You don't see it coming, and it's just those are little nuggets of comedy that I like about this movie.
On that scene, they could have ended it as soon as he gets run over, but they show a little bit to get the reaction from everyone else watching.
Yeah.
And that totally seals the joke right there.
Oh yeah. I mean, they could have just cut it off right immediately, but they Bill Paxton, man, he's pretty good. I like Bill Paxton in this role. He was really. It was odd. It was an odd character, but I liked him in this one.
Yeah. So, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, what would you rate this film?
I would give it, because it surprised me on how good this was. Seen it twice. I think I'm gonna give it an 8, maybe an 8.5. I mean, it's one of those movies where again, I have to go back with a District 9. It's just a good movie. It's a surprisingly good movie. 8.5. Gotta go 8.5.
I'm gonna go with an 8. It's a great film. As far as a 3D film, I'm giving it a 10 because it works. 3D works for that.
It's decent. It's really good 3D. I'll admit it. Yes.
So you still have a chance to watch it. It's on its fourth week.
It.
Go watch it. Don't watch Fault in Our Stars. Don't watch Maleficent. Watch Edge of Tomorrow. Make these films more popular. It's really worth it.
A little side note: Fault in Our Stars dropped pretty significant this weekend, and Edge of
70%.
Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow moved up over that movie. So I mean, spread the word around. This movie is awesome. It's way better than the trailers, gives it out to be. So go see it. It's awesome.
Alright guys, you heard it here with the exclusive reviews. Till next time.